Yo guys, what is up? It's Crips and welcome to another video. So today I'm actually here with fashion sets for new players. I know some of you waiting bloody ages for this, and now it's finally here. For any of you which are new, or any of you which have seen my videos before, I have a Discord in the top of the description. It's a all platforms Destiny Discord. Come and join. It's really chill, and yeah, we're just trying to grow it and build a clan. Now, getting straight into this is the first set. Now, the helmet is Errant Knight 1.0, which is a random drop, and I believe it also drops from IO packages, but you can get this from legendaries as well, just randomly dropping on the ground. The arms are the Swordflight 4.1s, which are from Crucible matches and also Crucible packages. The chest is the Road Complex AA1, which is from legendary engrams. The boots are the Stompy's exotic with no ornament, and the cloak, so this is the hardest part to get of the set. All the rest you can just earn by playing the game. As a new player, it's very easy. The cloak is actually from the Reckoning, which is a part of the Gambit Prime. Now, what you need to do is go into Gambit Prime. I think there's a quest line you have to do to get the synthesizer, it's called, off of Drifter. So just check his weekly. There should be a green synthesizer upgrade or something like that. It should be on the lines of that. Do that quest, so you unlock the synthesizer. Go into Gambit Prime. Now for this color, so for this set, I needed the white one, so that's the collector one. Now there's, I believe, 4 different colors. There's a green one, red one, white one, and there's another color, but they're all based off the different synths you can get, and you could tell what color the cloak's going to be by the synth color. So say the collector synth is white, so you're going to get a white glowing cloak, as you can see. If you get the invader synth, it's going to be red because the synth's red color. Now these synths just drop randomly when playing Gambit Prime. The collector synth, I believe, is just it'll randomly drop when you pick up motes and deposit. Invaders for getting invader kills, so on and so forth. So just go into Gambit Prime, play it, get these synths. Then what you want to do is deposit these synths into the synthesizer you've got now, and go into a thing called the Reckoning, do tier 1, which is matchmaking. It's very easy. Once you get it done, you'll get a random piece of gear. And then you just got to keep running until you get the notorious invader or collector cloak, any of them. But I chose the white one, which is the collector one for this set, because it suits with the rest of the armor. Now the shader that's on all the rest of the armor is one shader, and that's monochromatic. Is a year 1 shader, so most of you might have it if you've been playing for a while. If you don't, it is a bright engram drop, or you could go to the brightest section of the Eververse store and she may be selling it. So that's pretty much the first variation of the set. Now I do have another variation for people who played last season. So if you did do last season's Crucible Pursuit, you would have unlocked Crucible Prestige. Now if you like this black and red colour, what you want to do is apply this shader to the helmet, chest, arms and boots. Then get the Invader Cloak instead from Gambit Prime, and do not change the shader of it. And then you'll basically have a black and red version of this instead of a white and black, in case you want the red one instead. So that's pretty much the first set I want to show you. It's all very easily acquirable. In the description will also be all the sets that I'm showing off and how to get them. So I forgot to mention at the start that I'm doing one set for each class for this video, and then if you want to see more, then I'll do another fashion test for new players number 2, and I'll do one of each again. So for the second set, it's for the Titan. What we are using is actually 4 pieces of Escalation Protocol gear. This is mainly because it's very easy to acquire and looks really nice. So this is basically the set in the inventory. So the helmet, arms, boots and mark all drop for Escalation Protocol. Now what you can do, if you don't know what this is, Escalation Protocol, if you go to Mars on the map, it is a public event activity. There's one there and one there. They're like these towers. Now what you want to do is start it up, and you want to have like at least 2 more people with you, which are quite high power, and you want to get all the way to wave 7. Now if you beat wave 7, you'll get a chest which you pick up, and you'll get one of these armor pieces. Then if you wait, you can activate the tower again, which you just beat, and it'll reset you back to 6. You beat 6, do 7, get an armor piece, and just so on and so forth. Keep doing that until you get all the armor pieces. If it drops in order, it goes from mark, boots, chest, arms, then helmet last. So if it does drop in that order still, then you will have to grind out all the armor pieces. It's a really nice looking set. Now the final, like the chest plate, I thought the armamentarium looked much better. Now this is just a random world drop as well. This drops from the second DLC in the first year, so it's dropped from anywhere in the game. You do not need DLC again for this armor. You don't need to own Forsaken or Shadowkeep, and the shader is again monochromatic, which looks really nice. Now I also have 2 other shaders you can also go for, and a mark. So if you have done the Leviathan raid, you can use the Leviathan mark. I think that looks really nice for this. But if you are going to put this on, make sure you put monochromatic on this as well. Now the other 2 shaders I'm going to talk about is Golden Trace, which gives like carbon fiber with black, and I think that looks really nice. And another one is Metro Shift, which I believe is this one. Now all these look really nice for the armor set. If you like full black with a bit of blue, then there's Metro Shift. And obviously monochromatic if you like white and black. Now all of these drop from one source, and that's bright engrams. And if it's not from bright engram, if you don't want to get it from bright engram, just make sure you check the store. I'll show you now where in the store to look, but you go into the store, bright dust, and it can sometimes drop here. So for the third and final set, which is for the Warlock, I've made one for completely new players and an alternative look for people who own Forsaken. So as you can see, the helmet is the exotic Nezarec Sin. It can drop anywhere in the game. It's a year 1 exotic, so it's fairly easy to acquire, and you might already have it. The arms and boots are the Philomath set, which drops from legendary engrams. The chest is the Anchor Seeker 4 set, which is a part of crucible matches and crucible engrams. And the bond is the Sage Rivalry bond, which just came out yesterday, so you could just start this Guardian Games event and you'll have the bond. Now the shade that goes over all of this, which matches with the bond as well, the gold, is Golden Trace, which comes from Bright Engrams and the Bright Dust section of the Eververse store. It is on a weekly rotation, so it may not be for a while. An alternative look you can do is if you get the Maserian's Draw, which is part of the Hyra Camo set in legendary engrams. If you put this one on and switch to either Amethyst Veil or Monochromatic, which are both also a part of Bright Engrams and the Bright Dust store, you can make some alternative looks. Now for people who own Forsaken, I want to show you this one as well, because it's really nice. So you want the Anchor Seeker 4 gloves, and which also drop from Crucible Engrams, and you want the Scorned Baron robes. Now this is the reason why you need Forsaken. It's because this drops from a heroic adventure in the Tangled Shore. Now you need to have owned Forsaken to do this. You need to have beaten the story as well. Once beaten the story, you unlock the heroic adventures. Now it has to be flashpoints, so if you do want to get this chest plate, you need to do it this week. Otherwise you're going to have to wait until the next flashpoint comes. Now what you want to do is just keep grinding out the heroic adventure. It will drop. For any of you which want to know if it definitely drops, I got a video coming up right now showing me getting the drop. Just keep doing it. It is not guaranteed, so you just gotta keep doing it and doing it and doing it. It took me like 20 odd attempts to get it. I know it sounds like a lot, but you know, it is worth it at the end, because it's probably one of the best looking armor pieces for the Warlock, and this is what it looks like. Now what you want to do is have the Nezarec Sin again, the Anchor Seeker 4, the Scorned Baron robes, then the Philomath boots again, and also the Maserian's Draw. And the shader which works best for this whole set is Amethyst Veil, and as you can see, it just looks really cool. And this probably it's a really nice set for new players. Like if you just have Forsaken, I'd definitely recommend getting this because it's really cool. If you like the gothic vibe, this really gives off that. So yeah, that's pretty much all the sets I wanted to show off. Sorry if you heard that deposit sound in the background. I can't do anything about it because they made it so loud in the tower. If you don't know, just go and click on Discord and join, because we're trying to grow it, and we've met some really cool people already, and we're just showing off our sets, doing LFG, and we've also made a clan which you can find when you go into the Discord. I can give you an invite. So yeah, I hope you all enjoyed this video. I know it's long awaited. I can make another one of this if you want. Just request it. I've seen all your requests in the description for many of our armor set videos, so don't worry, I've listened. They are coming and they will be featured. I'll feature your comment as well. So yeah, thank you for watching. Subscribe, because we're trying 500 by the end of the month, which looks like it won't even be an issue. Leave a like, and I'll see you on the next video.